You're listening to WDIY's Lehigh Valley Insider with our host, Neil Heaver.
Today we're talking with Kim Lilly, Executive Vice President, and Ryan Hogan, Director of Marketing of Discover Lehigh Valley. Today's topic is the Lehigh Valley Zoo. It's located in Schnecksville, just north of Allentown, at 5150 Game Preserve Road, and it sits within the 1,100-acre Trexler Nature Preserve. And Ryan, why don't you give us a little bit of background and history on Lehigh Valley Zoo and how all that started?
Sure. Back in 1906, the Nature Preserve was founded by General Harry C. Trexler. He was a local industrialist. General Trexler played a significant role in saving the North American bison from extinction by providing a place where both bison and elk could roam freely and, most importantly, undisturbed.
I think the last time I was there, I drove through, I saw the bison moving along and also got to see elk, and it's the first time I've ever seen them.
And they're still there. In 1935, Lehigh County took ownership of the preserve, and in 1974, construction began on the preserve's 29-acre children's zoo, which Kim can tell you a little more about.
What can you expect to see there when you bring your family?
Well, the zoo is home to more than 300 animals representing 104 species, everything from African penguins to zebras. 36 of those are actually classified as endangered, threatened, or species of concern.
Well, why don't we talk about some of the favorites people get to see at the zoo?
I absolutely love the penguins and the prairie dogs. When you make kind of a little hissing sound, the prairie dogs are amazing to see them stand at attention. So that's my two favorites, the penguins and the prairie dogs.
I don't know. I think mine have to be the otters. You know, they just swim around. They go up onto their platform. They're just real characters. And actually, I like the lorikeets.
What's a lorikeet?
A lorikeet is a small, tiny, little colorful bird. You can go into their enclosed environment, and you can feed them with your hands. They'll land on you. It's pretty cool.
I see that the zoo hosts more than 135,000 guests annually. And Lehigh Valley's Nature Preserve has educated and entertained more than 5 million people. Tell us more about the education programs there.
There's hundreds of educational programs and camps for all ages and family-friendly events, making the zoo one of the most vibrant educational institutions in the greater Lehigh Valley. A little known fact is, since 2009,
little guy's molting.
The zoo has been voted by the Morning Call as the best family district in Lehigh Valley.
I see that family
Aren't they
memberships
cute?
offer free or discounted admission to more than 150 zoos and aquariums nationwide as well. So if you wanted to go to other places and see what they have, it sounds like a bargain. It's great to know that Lehigh Valley folks really enjoy the zoo, but what kind of a reputation do they have outside the Lehigh Valley?
Well, the zoo is actually accredited by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. That international organization sets the highest standards for zoos and aquariums, actually. They are a leader in the global wildlife conservation and a link to helping animals in their native habitats.
Ryan, fill me in on the zoo's operating hours.
It's open daily, April through October, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and November through March, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., obviously weather permitting.
I know that recently a bridge that was out has been restored, so it's easier to get around the zoo, and there's a fun way to exit.
Yes, there is, actually. When I was a kid, one of my favorite things was leaving the zoo, and you get to drive through the ford of the Jordan Creek.
It's like you're driving through a river.
I have an 8-year-old son, and that's what he always says when we're leaving. It's like, Dad, we're driving through the river.
Tell us how folks can find out more about the zoo.
For more information, head to their website, lvzoo.org.
Thanks, Ryan, and thanks, Kim, for talking to me today about Lehigh Valley Zoo. Funding for this program is made possible by Discover Lehigh Valley. For more information, discoverlehighvalley.com. For WDIY, I'm Neil Heaver.